Welcome to our INFO247 final project presentation. We created a severe weather preparedness thesaurus. Group members are Emily DeGiulio, Leah Kim, Catherine Koltoff, and Tammy Ross. We will now go through the steps we took in creating our thesaurus. Our domain is severe weather preparedness. Target users include weather experts, indexers representing weather agencies, and municipal workers or volunteers who maintain local government websites. The purpose of our domain is to provide a clear and consistent set of indexing terms for those people indexing severe weather preparedness information resources for the general public. We considered other domains, however, we ultimately chose severe weather preparedness in response to several severe weather events that we were hearing about in the news. In our initial discussions, we established boundaries for our domain. Our thesaurus covers preparedness terms as they relate to severe weather phenomena in North America only. Our thesaurus does not include scientific weather terms, nor terms associated with non-weather related natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, or volcanic eruptions. Sources for our literature review included online resources from professional weather websites such as weather.com, scholarly monographs such as almanacs and other reference books, weather preparedness resources from government websites such as the National Weather Service, and local community websites. Each member of our group extracted approximately 50 descriptors. We then curated our list of terms in Google Docs. We reviewed and discussed our proposed terms, agreeing upon core terms while weeding out the marginal terms. We also factored compound terms where appropriate. For example, severe weather preparedness was one term that we decided to factor into severe weather and preparedness. We adopted several of Atchison's fundamental facets, such as entities, things, objects, actions, activities, space, place, location, environment, and time. We also maintained some of her subfacets and created new subfacets that were appropriate for our domain. For example, under entities, things, and objects, we created the subfacets weather conditions and phenomena, supplies, effects, and people and animals. We also used node labels. For example, terms under the subfacet effects were categorized by effects on health and effects on property. We also used node labels with the facet space, place, location, and environment. Relationships among terms are indicated by semantic linking. Equivalence, hierarchical, and associative relationships are indicated with the conventional abbreviations outlined in the ANSI NISO guidelines. We also included cross-references to ensure reciprocity. For example, rain has the broader term of precipitation, so we made sure that precipitation had the narrower term rain. We also eliminated a handful of orphan terms that did not have another term in our group of extracted terms that related. In selecting our final list of terms, we consulted with each other and referenced existing thesauri, such as the Library of Congress subject headings and medical subject headings. These helped us determine which form of a term to use when we were unsure. We also added scope notes for terms that required further clarification. Count nouns, which answer the question how many, were listed in plural form. These include blizzards, thunderstorms, and generators. Mass nouns, which answer the question how much, were listed in singular form, such as snow and wind. We accounted for variant spellings. Tornadoes is often spelled both with an E and without. We chose tornadoes with an E as our preferred term and included the proper cross-references. We maintained hyphens when grammatically appropriate and included apostrophes to retain proper forms, as in the case with nor'easters. And since we did not want to assume that everyone would know what the acronyms FEMA and NOAA stand for, we used the full forms for these government agencies. We created an ordinal notation scheme for our thesaurus. Following Shearer's model, we assigned each facet a letter in the alphabet, followed by 4 digits. We felt that this would preserve hospitality and allow our thesaurus to grow. Our final thesaurus includes 260 terms, of which 234 are preferred and 26 are non-preferred. It was quite a large domain, larger than we had anticipated, but it was a very rewarding experience. Thank you.